I'm doing my practicum at Allendale Elementary School in the explorations classroom. If you look outside, this is our bulletin board of artwork. The tree in the middle we did during PRT. The eggs we did with the during art time with the artist in-house. The umbrellas we've done during PRT, and the butterflies is one of our art projects. When you walk in the door, the tables over here are the grizzly bear area. That wall over there is where we put our art projects. This right here is normally where we have visual transition pictures during the day for them to see what we are doing at the time. This is our circle area, where we do morning circle and closing circle in the afternoon. Also over here we have our jobs. Today Nathan was in charge of reading and Jocelyn was in charge of counting on the calendar, or counting, and Brady was our calendar helper. Justice was in charge of doing the weather for today and making a forecast of what it might be like tomorrow. Elijah was our flag leader, Chad was our fish feeder, and Noah counted the number of days we were at school. Over here we have our aquarium that has our soon-to-be butterflies. Our panda bear group went out on a walk to gather all of the sticks and grass. Over here is where they pick their books from after we read our story in the afternoon. This is actually one of the visual pictures. This is our last picture of the day, circle time. Over here is where our panda bears sit. When you look at their desks, you see their schedule. It's also their happy face chart. And then they have these individual schedules that change throughout the day, so they know that what's first. First we're doing coat and backpack, and then they can read a book. Next to their schedules, they have their sticker charts, where when they fill them up, it's their sticker charts that we're reading, which is what I actually do with them. When they fill up their sticker charts for working very hard, they get to trade it in for the prize box. In the prize box, I have sticky hands, blizzards, bubbles, pencils, Play-Doh, stickers, stencils. And they have to earn 6 stickers to fill it up, and they don't always get that in 1 week because they have difficult days some days. Over here is where we keep our materials for art, reading, PRT. A lot of our kids, we do a non-preferred and then a preferred. So like a non-preferred would be doing writing or math. After that, they get a reinforcer. Right here is Nathan's reinforcer, and you can see that he has some monster trucks in there. Jocelyn is up there and has Barbies. I pulled down my K-Kids, which is actually what I'm going to be doing my practicum with. In there, they have the squishy thing. It helps them to squish to release tension. They also have stuffed puppies, very soothing. There's some Slinkies in here. Some of the more choice things for the earned preferred would be Play-Doh. For some of our older kids, they get to pick out of here. In here we have the basketball hoop, Legos. There's a little people farm and a house. Right here we have blocks in our sand table. We use this a lot for PRT for language development, play through language development. We have wood letters that I use for reading. I'm trying to teach my kindergartners to read right now. We also have these bean bags. Over here we have a trampoline. We use these during PRT, or if a kid seems to be really unfocused and they just have a lot of energy, it helps them to be able to get it out, to be able to refocus. In here we have a bunch of puzzles. We use these for PRT as well as puzzle time in the afternoon. If you look from here, out there is the track. That's where we take our panda bears on walks in the morning after they walk on the track. They do one lap, then they get to swing, and then we come in. We also have direct access to the playground for recess. Our bus pulls up right here with all of our kids, so they walk from the bus to the door independently. This is our computer I use for reading. I have 2 kindergartners at one time. So one kindergartner, they'll get a timer like this. I'll set the timer for 8 minutes, and they get to play a reading game, such as this week they're doing Magic School Bus Solar System. Last week we did Magic School Bus Inside the Earth. Week before that they did The Land Before Time. These are all about reading instructions, having instructions read to them, reading stories, following directions. Over here is the math area where Mrs. Olson teaches math to the Panda Bear group. Right here she has her task boxes where they instructed to come and get whatever task box she tells them, like today, go get task box number 1. They open it up and they follow directions in sequence of the box. In here is where we keep our star materials. We use these penny charts with them. They're working for, so whatever preferred that they're working for. So if it's Play-Doh, we put a picture of Play-Doh up, and they have to earn the 5 pennies. Once they've earned the 5 pennies, they get to have their preferred. So we use the penny charts and the timers together to help them keep on track. Over here, the visual pictures that I showed you, these are the ones for their schedules. They're also the ones that go on the penny charts. They're in order from the beginning of the day. So it's coat and backpack, sitting in class, K-paw, breakfast, flag, hello, movement. Then we go to, one of them is actually out of order. The grizzly bear groups will go to writing, and we go to PRT, track, snack, reading, writing, math, music and PE, lunch recess, lunch, library, puzzle, or art, play, circle, and go home. Their preferreds are over here. Play-Doh, coloring, paint, draw, Legos, ball, beanbag.